Welcome back to Hudson Education Consultants. In our training videos, we hope that you are getting some great tips as you get ready to create a culture of diversity, inclusion, and equity. And I always like to tell my students, get a pen and paper because you are going to get some great gems. So I wanted to give you in this short video 3 top ways that you can start creating a culture of diversity and inclusion in your school. Now, of course, there are many ways, and in our training, we go into, more depth and we train on, having a complete program for creating diversity, equity, and inclusion and belonging. But for this short video, I want to give you 3 top tips for creating a diversity and inclusion. So number 1, start from the top. And I like to say start from the top because we start with our leaders. When our leaders have a desire to build this culture, it just trickles down to everyone else. So the first thing is to start from the top. And you want to attract leaders who are ready for this change, who have a desire for creating this, because what happens is, as we know, where the head goes, the body follows. So number 2, you want to provide safe spaces for people of different backgrounds. And when we provide a safe space for everybody, we actually kind of go the extra mile. We think of ways to make people feel safe. We think of ways to make people feel comfortable. And one way is by spending time, or hosting lunches, just connecting in a way that we are making sure that we are not so individualized, but people are coming together and connecting and spending time, which in actuality does create a nice safe space. And we want that in our schools, right? And in our districts and in our communities. And number 3, you want to make sure you give multiple ways for feedback, because we want to have a voice. We want our people to have a voice, and we want them to be heard. So you can do surveys, or you can have discussions, or different ways to get multiple feedback. And then you can also have small meetings and things. Positive. I like positive meetings, not gripe meetings, but multiple ways for our people to be able to give feedback. It just creates a great atmosphere. It creates a great culture. So what happens when we do these 3 things, right? What happens? Number 1, we foster a healthy work environment. And that's what we want. We want a healthy work environment. When our work environment is healthy, people want to come to work. They enjoy it. You get better performance. It's just all around a good thing. So number 2, what else happens when we do this? Well, we tend to engage employees, and we tend to engage our people, and they become more productive. And we want that. We want teachers and leaders and even our students. We want everybody to become more productive. And think about it. When we create this culture where people feel safe, they feel like they have a voice, they feel a sense of belonging, and it's a healthy place, people can't help but be more productive. So it's just like I tell people, it's just a given that that's going to happen. And then number 3, thirdly, people become more creative and innovative. And now we have this place where people have new ideas. And we know that new ideas and innovation causes an organization to really grow and blossom. So when we create a culture of diversity, inclusion, belonging, these are the great things that happen. But we have to remember, it is a work in progress, right? It is a work in progress. It is training in progress. And here at Hudson Education Consultant, that is what we do for you and your teachers and your school and your organization, your district, your community. We give ongoing training, and not just training in diversity and inclusion, but we also, as a brand strategist, and I've been a brand strategist here in Houston since 2015, and for the SBDC here in Houston, for University of Houston. And I always teach people that when you build the right kind of brand, because your brand is your reputation, you attract the right people. So you definitely want to build a brand that attracts the right people, the leaders, the teachers, everybody. And when you build the right brand and you attract the right people, you retain them. So it's a training deals with more than just, having videos to watch or coming to a training and, having to just like, oh, I have to be in a training. It's so much more than that. And it is branding, it is training, it deals with so much more, but it's great because when this training is over, there's so many benefits to your school, your organizations. Like I say, you get the right people, you retain the right people, you save money because we know that when we have to train new people, it costs a lot of money. So that's what we do here at Hudson Education Consultant, and we have a lot of programs. Our special certification program is our 4-day accelerated program, but we also have full day, half day virtual trainings, and we have a membership for our teachers or educators, which is called the Teacher Success Association, a monthly membership. It's just ongoing training. I mean, diversity, inclusion, equity, belonging, it is ongoing. And when you spend time, 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months, now you have a good foundation to carry on a legacy or carry on long term to help your organization grow and build and blossom, like what I like to say. So I hope that these tips have helped you. And don't forget, here at Hudson Education Consultant, we don't just train, we transform. So I hope that you also remember that it's not a one person thing, it's a team effort. And we can have a great time learning how to make that team effort something wonderful. Because as we all know, you are the secret sauce to your success.